Today, people across the U.S. are remembering the fallen, honoring veterans through the annual Wreaths Across America event. It began in 1992 in Maine as a small act of remembrance and has since grown to thousands of cemeteries across the country. Wreath maker Morrill Worcester donated the first wreaths to Arlington National Cemetery. You're looking at video from today where that tradition continues. By 2006, the tribute grew to more than 150 ceremonies nationwide. And today in Milledgeville, hundreds gathered at the Veterans Memorial Cemetery to honor men and women who served our country. The ceremony included the presentation of colors, the national anthem, wreaths for each branch of the military, and a rifle salute. And after the formal program, families placed wreaths on the graves of their loved ones. Ellie Milliken was there and brings us a story straight from the heart.
A sunny day at the Veterans Memorial Cemetery as friends and family and volunteers gathered. The crowd came to honor those who fought for our freedom and died. Frank Gibbs knows this sacrifice all too well.
Oh, me.
Gibbs, a former rifleman, squad leader, and platoon leader in Vietnam, now lives with PTSD. His best friend Brock helps him every day. Today, they walked with Chastity Cole to her father's grave, who was also Gibbs' lifelong friend.
Daddy, it's my turn this year, but I wanted to pass it off to Mr. Frankie, so I'm going to let him do it.
Chastity hands the wreath to Gibbs to place on her father's grave, honoring the man she says her dad would want to see.
When Daddy got diagnosed with cancer, Mr. Frankie would come by. He would, go out to eat with him.
Gerald L. Wilson, a G2 gunner's mate from 1965 to 1969, served in Vietnam firing cannons. He later passed away from lung cancer linked to Agent Orange. Now, Mr. Frankie, who is close to Wilson, serves as a father figure to Cole, helping honor his friend.
Say his name or whatever you want to say. I want to make sure I get a picture of him.
Here he kneels and remembers his friend, who he visited almost weekly before his passing, even serving as a pallbearer. The two grew up in Gordon, served in Vietnam, lost touch during service, and reconnected later, leaning on each other through the good and bad times.
You were in higher spirits and you left him because he was such a positive person. He never complained about his situation. He was always bragging on this little gal.
A bond that will never be broken, honoring friendship and sacrifice. In Milledgeville, Ellie Milliken, 13 WMAZ News.
Nearly 4,000 graves were decorated today at the Veterans Memorial Cemetery.